me fait des promesses.
Okay, so what would you like me to do for you today?
I would like to have a very glamorous hairdo, such as the Victoria's Secret angels has in their show.
In that case, the perfect system to use on you would be the fill-ins. Now, first of all, what we'll do is we'll look at the guide, and it will show us all the different colours, and you can see we've got an awful lot of colour to pick from here. I think, looking at your natural hair colour there,
maybe this one?
yeah, the 25-27 would be perfect colour, that one there, because you can see there's several different tones all mixing in there together, and then by the time we lay that into your hair, you can see it's just going to bring the natural highlights of your own hair colour out. And by using the fill-ins, the individual bonded ones, see, this is a pack of 50.
That's a lot.
Now 50 we would use if we was going to just add volume to your hair, but where you want really big hair and length, I would probably use 2 packs of these, so we're going to put 100 in.
Wow.
Now I'll just show you roughly how this would work, because I can just pop that to the side of your head there, and you can see when that comes down, see how much extra length we can have. You got all that beautiful colour in there, and it's going to give you so much more volume. So then that's obviously one side. Then when we've got the other side, you can see just how much extra hair you're going to have there altogether. Okay, so I'm going to start putting a row of fill-ins just here on the crown, and you can see the section I've taken is on a very slight curve. So I'm going to just take out my first piece of hair. I'll start just here. So it's a triangle section that we take, like that. Once I've taken that, is I get my disc, drop it through, but we move it down just here where it says 1.5. I line that up with where the parting is, and then clip that in. So here's the fill-in that we're going to be using. So I'll now pick that section up, slide that in to there. That's going to be where we're going to do the connection, but I make sure that this hair lays down nice and flat to the head. And we get our connector, and we lift that in there, and we wait till we see the bond bubble, like that. Give it 2 more taps, slide that away, and then we come up here, and we just roll that. And then sometimes, when you look at that, you need to make sure that that sits nice and smooth. Occasionally, you might just need to give that just a little polish. Okay, so here you just saw me put the first one in. I'm now going to take my next section just to the side of it. So again, it's a little triangle, like that. You can see it comes down to our V. I get my protector, slot that in there, and again, we line up the 1.5 with our section on the scalp, get the clip to securely hold that in place, get our next fill-in. So what we do, again, is we lift that up to place the fill-in underneath, allow that to drop down flat to the head, we lift that up and into there, and I hold that until I now start to see that bubble up nicely in there. When we see that bubble in, this is now where I double tap. There we go, got the bubbles coming through nicely. Bring that away, and then when we roll, we just roll that in. Okay, so here's the 2 I've put in. I'm now going to put my third one in here. So again, we just take that small triangular section, we get the protector, we put that through, and again you can see here's where we say 1.5, and I securely clip that in, lay the fill in onto the hair there, like that, and again making sure the hair stays down nice and flat to the head. Bring the connector in, allow that to tap twice, watch the bubbling coming through, like now, bring that away, and then we just roll. So I release this hair to hang down, and we just roll. So now we can look, check that that's nice and smooth. If it just needs a polish, we can just do that. Take the protector away, and there's the 3 that we've put in there. And as you can see, when that comes down, we can now get our Balmain brush. We can just brush that and see how it blends down and into the rest of the hair. Okay, I'm now going to explain to you the sectioning pattern that we'd use when we're doing the fill-in service. Around the back area here, we always follow a curve, as I showed you earlier on when I was doing it up on the crown. And we can do solid rows of fill-ins where they're all touching side by side around the back area and the sides, but we never take the solid rows beyond the curvature of your head. So where your head, the wide curve all the way around, when we come above there, we space the extensions out so that there's some of your hair running in between. So down underneath, solid rows, up through the top area, more spaced. And then when we come around the side area, what we do is we take a section slanting like that so that bring them into the face, because most people, the hair's a little bit finer on the temples. So by doing a section like that and bring the extensions forward, we can infill this corner here. And we can come within about 2 centimetres of your hairline all the way around. But sometimes on this front we want to put in really, really fine ones. What we're able to do is cut this in half, so you get them half the size around the front hairline. But when we cut this, we don't just cut straight the way through. We cut from this end and we come all the way up, leaving probably about 1 millimetre of the bond still joined. And then we can hold the 2 ends and break them apart, and then that way you don't lose any of the hair by accidentally cutting it. So the tiny little micros are the ones we just do around your front hairline. And that's really how easy the section pattern is for doing the fill-ins. Well, here's our finished glamour look, and it's the fill-in service that we used on you today, using the 55 centimetres to achieve this fantastic length. Obviously we've put ever such a lot of them in there to give us not only the fantastic length but also all this volume and beautiful body in your hair. And then to style it, all we did was go through using the wand, wrapping the hair around to give us the beautiful waves, and then just dressing it all out with the fingers but keeping it very soft and very natural and not too dressed.
Thanks, I really like it a lot.
Thank you.